Samsung clothes washer. In this video, I'd like to show you a way to get into your detergent compartment, either to clean it, to inspect it for cleanliness, or for plain curiosity. I'd like to call this the alternative method because I know there are other videos online, and the most popular methods usually involve pulling the drawer out, squeezing both sides, and then pulling it out. Well, I'll tell you, I tried that when I bought this thing like 4 or 5 years ago, and despite all my best efforts to do it as gently and as firmly as possible, it seems like this thing always comes out with a lot of noises, snapping, popping, creaking, and I was always worried that I was going to break it. So I have something else, or another method that I call the one-handed method. It's a little bit of a misnomer, really. It just involves engaging or disengaging one side first. And in this case, I guess it is really a one-handed method because my other hand is still wrangling the camera here. And let's jump right to it, okay? Hopefully it's less noisy and a little more gentle to your plastics. So at this point, starts the same way. Pull this out. Thankfully, the detergent tray doesn't really take much effort to remove. Just grab this edge and pull it up. And once it's out, you could lift this up to remove the level attachment. But I'll set it back down. And I'm guessing you've probably tried at this point to remove your softener tray and realize that the insert is not going anywhere yet. It requires you to remove the entire drawer or the entire cassette. So at this point, methods are pretty much the same. Just pull it out, and it involves squeezing as well. But in mine, I only squeeze one side first. And this side seems to make more sense to me. Plus, I already removed the insert, so it's less rigid. So it's two parts, 2 in 1 really. Squeeze, and at the same time push the entire drawer down to disengage it. So let's go. Squeeze and push down. And at this point, usually I have 2 hands helping. It's a little more, looks a little smoother, but I'll still try to make the best of it. Then just pull one side out, and you'll realize no noises or anything. It just came out pretty smoothly, right? And once this is out, you can go in there, inspect it, clean it if you have to, because if left unchecked, fabric softener attracts all kinds of gunk and even mold. And you probably think that your softener compartment is clean because you usually see that part, but the real surprises are usually underneath that. So pull this up and look at this area right here, look inside there, look on the outside as well. That's where the stuff usually hides. We found that hot water works pretty well, depending on how long you've let it go in between. Bleach works decently as well. Hot water with bleach is pretty good. And we use a brush to knock things down, okay? On the way back in, this is going to be very, very easy because you have a tongue and groove setup over here. This lip I was referring to is your tongue. And these slots over here make up your groove. And you only have a short obstacle to go over, and I suppose that's why you have this lip curved over there. And so what I usually do is just get this part aligned over here, get the other side aligned as well, and you don't even need to force it. Just go ahead and course it in. Again, look, it's in. No snapping, popping, clicking in place. It slid right in, right? And at this point, if you're so pleased, go ahead and reinstall your detergent tray, and you're pretty much done. So I hope this video helps. I hope it makes sense, and that it makes the task of removing your drawer seem a little less daunting. All right? Good luck.